Guys, so in this video we are looking at, can you benefit from having an offshore tax-free company while being a UK resident? The question is yes and no. Now many people might think, when you start to look into this topic online, that you can just have your UK LTD and invoice from the Nevis LLC, or maybe the BVI, or maybe the Cayman Islands, or maybe Hong Kong, or maybe even, SVJ, for example, or Russell Cayman, or Dubai. Okay, maybe you can just invoice from this company and move the money from here to here. However, yes, you can do that, but HMRC is not going to like that at all. The main reason is for this reason right here, and that is CFC rules. Let's make this in red. CFC rules are key, and what that plays upon is economic substance. So I'll put another word in here. I've mentioned this in pretty much all of my videos, and those are the two things. So to create that economic substance, you're going to have to do certain things. Number one is to understand local regulations. I mean, the aim of economic substance, guys, is to prove that the economic decisions have been made in Dubai. If not, you're going to have to pay the UK corporation tax, which I believe is now 25%. If there's no economic substance, you're then going to have to pay 25% on this LLC, because the economic choices have been made in the UK. HMRC will declare this as a foreign company under CFC rules, and if you don't, it is tax avoidance, okay? And you cannot do that. That is illegal. It is illegal to evade taxes, okay? So it's tax evasion. So you need to create some sort of physical presence, meaning an office space, hiring local employees, visiting multiple times a year. Have a director that's based over there, who lives over there and is a resident, or maybe have a few shareholders who live there, so then you don't own 100% of the foreign company. You need to conduct activities locally, meaning a lot of the business is coming from the local areas, X, Y, Z, and you can prove this, and you can prove that all of the money isn't just leaving the UK and going into Dubai, or going into Nevis, or going into the BVI, okay? It's all the same thing. Economic substance is across the board, and if you're a UK tax resident, you need to abide by the HMRC regulations, including CFC rules, and you can abide by these by creating economic substance. So that's why it gets more complex than just setting up a company. You need to make decisions based in the BVI. That's why I recommend Hong Kong, because it makes more sense to have staff in Hong Kong than in the BVI. It makes complete more sense, okay? So, and I would also have an LTD as well. So you would need to keep all of the records, having the accountants there, having the audits actually done there, having the employment contracts, the financial statements, the minutes of meetings, okay? And this can prove that you've made the economic choices in that particular jurisdiction. So that is what is key. So yes, you can have an offshore company in the UK, completely legal. Now, how you use the company is the grey area, and you don't want to do stuff where it works okay for 2 years, you don't tell HMRC, you don't declare the company, and then 3 years later, bang, you've now been slapped with a criminal record for evading taxes, X, Y, Z. You cannot do this, okay? You need to keep a complete record of all of the stuff that's going on to prove that you're having the economic substance over it. Now, we obviously recommend an office, hiring employees, potentially even a local shareholder over there who's constantly based there. Having that office, making multiple visits with a local shareholder there, maybe having 2 to 3 personal assistants there, and another staff member there, you are now making economic choices, for example, in this state, from Hong Kong, okay? So definitely get some professional advice on this. We can connect you with those partners who you need to speak to for this. So yes and no, you can obviously benefit from having an offshore tax-free company while being a UK resident. Having that economic substance is decided to be yes. Yes, you can do it anyway, but you are now evading taxes, which is obviously illegal. So make sure you stay compliant. And again, this is educational purposes only. but I hope that has answered a lot of questions, a lot of simple questions. This will be the same for people who live in Spain, for people who live in, for example, the Netherlands. Switzerland's a lot more relaxed, but still, Germany is still the same. XYZ. So I hope that helped, answered a lot of questions I've seen in the comments, and there you go. You can do it, but you need to create economic substance.